Aloha, everyone. Welcome today. We are going to talk about my new favorite tool, Reclaim AI. Unfortunately, Reclaim AI does not help with your computer audio. And that's what happened to Colleen tonight is her audio went wonky. So she will be in the chat bringing up questions for me from anyone who's out there interacting with you. And it'll be just like the old days when both Colleen and I were in the chat interacting with you. So, what is Reclaim? Oh, I also have other big news that I haven't even announced. We have someone from Now Site tomorrow. I'll be putting up the event right after this because I was waiting on some details and it's confirmed. And they are going to show us the latest and greatest. And I have a coupon. Oh, Colleen would be celebrating right here. I'm going to let her in. Maybe her audio. Nope. She actually totally disappeared. So, yeah, that's Colleen's love language, coupons. So, anyway, come back tomorrow when we have Now Site, and we're going to show you how you can basically find anyone's personality from their social media profile and exactly how to sell to them with Nav. And it works on your phone now, too, which is pretty awesome. Yeah. So, but today we're talking about a program I found called Reclaim, and it's going to be featured in the class that I have been beta testing. So if you got in on the beta test, there's still some things going on. I got some feedback that it needs a few more videos. So I will put in those videos. There's a lot of work in the class. It's not fluff. It is really some hands-on getting to know ChatGPT. There is one portion where you would need the paid version of ChatGPT for it because it goes into tasks with 4.0. I'm not sure if that's on the free version yet, but let me know and I will help you out because there is a certificate at the end as well. So when you get the class, you're going to learn a lot more about Reclaim, and it is pretty awesome. They also have a coupon that if you switch over from Calendly to them, that they'll give you half off. So what is Reclaim? It's not Calendly. It is an AI for your Google Calendar. It is coming to Microsoft Office, but right now it's just on Google. So, what have you done for your business? Are you overwhelmed? Are you struggling? Can you not find the time for anything? Do you not time block for lunch, for reading, for the habits that you want? Is your calendar controlled by people booking on there because your calendar controls you and you don't control your calendar and you're burnt out? So I've been in a masterclass lately, and that was the topic last month, was to get your calendar under control. And I started, and I honestly wish I'd found this tool last month when I was in that masterclass, but now I'm just taking everything I learned from the masterclass and also incorporating Reclaim in. So again, game changer. I found it, thought it was interesting, decided to try it. And honestly, it's amazing because it looks at your white space. It gives you white space back. It moves stuff around so it makes more sense for you. It puts work in blocks for you so you've got focus time. And the calendar feature, which I have not completely embraced yet because I still have Calendly, is it will look at your calendar and give people time slots in places that make sense for you, and it'll move your schedule around if it makes sense to have a different type of an appointment. And you can absolutely have, like, okay, this is an appointment with a game changer, so that's one link. If it's more of a casual appointment, it'll be another link. So it has priority linking that's a little bit different from Calendly, where everything's a priority. But it also has round robin if you have a team. So it's a great product for a team as well. So not just by yourself. And you can put a to-do list in there as well. And yeah. So Colleen is sending me quite a few text messages, so she can't get in here. Let me in. I'm backstage studio. I can't because you're not backstage with me, Colleen. So just help us out in the chat, Colleen. Yeah, I'm screaming to her like she's here in the room with me. Hopefully she is on Facebook watching us and interacting in the comments, because I saw Britt, you came in the room. This is going to be an amazing tool, I think, for you too, for your business in real estate, because I know with myself in sales, but also in inventing different AI classes, products, coaching. I often find myself going down rabbit holes. One of the other cool things that Reclaim has is a YouTube channel with some Pomodoro timers on there, broken up into 2-hour segments. So it has some background noise, helps you focus, but also helps you take those breaks that no one ever seems to take. So it's like you're focus, 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 and then all of a sudden you're on the couch taking a nap because all of your energy has been spent. So the AI really, you put your habits in, your to-do list. It's got calendar links in there that people can schedule with you, and it prioritizes for you. So let's say you want a reading habit that's 2 or 3 hours a week. It will prioritize that for you and put it in the best place on your calendar for you, which might not be the same time every day. It works with Google right now, and it's really smart. So it looks at it and understands what is going on in your life. Like now, my dog is barking, and that's what's going on in my life. She heard something. So honestly, it changed everything by automating the tasks and habits, which I still have a lot to fill in there. Creating focus time for me. Like I said, I am working on this evergreen class that is still in beta. So even if you're trying it out now, guess what? It keeps on changing. There's going to be videos in there. So, but if you're in the beta, guess what? You're going to get it forever. Once it's out of beta, I'm going to start charging for it. So, if you want to be on the beta version, let me know. And reducing scheduling headaches, because it has reschedule links in there, and people will not come into that time that it's blocked for your focus work. And it has statistics on the back end too. It shows you how you focused, it shows your higher level priorities, your lower level priorities. So no longer are you confused. And when you're working with your coach, who's like, show me your KPI time. What have you done? And it's on there and it's tracked for you. And I was struggling with that because how many times have you talked to people during the week? Not only is it going to show you how many people you've talked to in the week, it's also got their emails in there. So, like next month on the third week of March, maybe I need to go and re-follow up with all of those people. Welcome, Colleen. How are you?
I'm
Okay,
good.
your sound is back on. So,
Sorry.
I don't think Colleen's tried Reclaim yet, so she might have some questions towards the end. So, thanks for holding those questions, Colleen.
Sorry.
It really has helped my work-life balance by blocking stuff out. The next thing I need to do is also turn off the notifications on my phone during that high focus time and listen to Reclaim to honestly reclaim my time back. So, if you go to Reclaim and there is a link in the comments for it, there's a link in the description of this event. You can start playing with it. So
I've
it's got.
actually tried Reclaim before.
Oh,
It's been a while, and I started getting it set up, and then I just got I got sidetracked, and then I was like, oh, let me get back to that, and I never did. So I'm really glad you're doing this because I wanted to learn a little bit more about it. So great. I'm excited.
so, and that's the thing. You have to set it up. You can't Colleen it and not set it up, or Heather it, because I've got it about half set up. So I really need to go in there and put my tasks in, my habits. So my meetings don't take over my entire calendar. The only thing that it doesn't have that Calendly has is texting people of meeting reminders, which I find really useful. But it does send emails to remind people. And at some point, personal accountability too. But I think I have another tool that I can hook up to it that will send text messages, but that is for a little bit further down the line. But I think I'm going to actually abandon Calendly for this because it's such a powerful tool, and they will pay you to abandon Calendly for their tool. So,
awesome.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
So you'll get it if you're currently paying for Calendly, they'll give it to you for half price if you move over. So that's pretty awesome as well. And again, we are entrepreneurs, business owners, and busy professionals. So, I mean, a lot of us also have children, have school. It's so much to balance. And wouldn't it be great to have a secretary who's taking care of your calendar for $10 a month instead of hiring a secretary that even a virtual assistant is going to cost you a lot more than $10 a month to organize your calendar. And it keeps you productive. And all of that personal growth and self-care and taking walks and having lunch, it finds time in your calendar for you to do that. And it will prioritize that for you because honestly, you can't pour from an empty cup. That is what every single coach. Colleen knows that.
I literally have that written on a paper because the first time I ever heard it, it registered so hard with me. I wrote it down because I was like, oh my God, I need to remember this. And so, yes, that is like big time for me. I actually think I made an Instagram post about it once. um, what I can tell you what I did with Reclaim is I let it decide like the best schedules for me, and I never figured out how to undo that because I didn't like the schedule it came up with. And then I just had to delete it because I figured the best way to do that was just to delete it and start all over. So I think that's what I did. It was
And
a long
there
time ago.
might be better AI tools in it now
Now. Hmm.
because, I mean, a lot of these tools that you're either discovering or rediscovering for the
Hmm.
first time, it's got upgrades. I can't tell you how many things I've bought on AppSumo that I have gone back to over the last couple of weeks because it's like, okay, I invested in all of this. It's time to use it to move the business forward. And that's what I love about AppSumo. You buy that software once, it's yours forever with all of the upgrades.
That's crazy.
So
Yeah, this was
now,
probably 8 months ago or so. So I'm sure it's better by now. Sure. Yeah.
and there are other tools out there that I've been playing with, like Notion, that
Hmm.
also takes care of your calendar. It's got whiteboards in there and to-do lists. There's also another program called To-Do List. But of the three that I was playing with, Reclaim seemed the easiest to use and the most intuitive. But Notion really had some other tools for whiteboarding and sharing stuff. So the jury's not out on Notion yet, but if I'm going to pick a tool to pay for when I get rid of Calendly, I think it's going to be Reclaim because of the time management. That's what I need the most help with. If I want to share a link or a web page, I can do that in Canva. I can do it in NowSite. I don't need that capability. So, yeah. So, and it's super easy. You sign up, you sync it with your Google Calendar, you set up your preferences, and you let AI optimize it for you. Like for my reading habit, I was doing it all the time at 6:30, but it found some other time on my calendar that it was probably more optimized for to just have me relax
Sorry.
and towards the end of the week instead of just grinding to have that self-development time and that hole for me.
Yeah, because you do
So,
that.
patient,
That would be great for me because I'm all about it. I'm all about looking people up and trying to like I'm a spy, Love it. I'm excited.
so
Hey, I do have a quick question, and you might have already
yeah,
went over this. Does this integrate with the Zoom and Workplace, like Google Workplace? Yeah, awesome.
absolutely. You can hook your Zoom up, you can hook your Google Meets up. And I had to look back. There were like 2 or 3 other programs you can hook it up to. But on the paid version, too, if you're already using like Asana or some other program management tool, it hooks into that as well. So
Hmm.
natively, it talks to everything else that you're talking to again help you organize. And it
Yeah,
deconflicts a
all your
lot of
schedules.
calendars. So it's not just your calendar. Like if you have a work calendar, a personal calendar, it will deconflict that for you as well. So whatever you want to hook up to it, and just I liked it too because I was talking to another person that I met, and she does round robin
Mhm.
scheduling for her workplace. And right now, she has to go through 5 different calendars for that. But with Reclaim, she could put them all on one scheduling link, and it would round robin who is the first available. So she's not doing all of this. She sets it up and it sends email reminders to the client saying, hey, you requested this service at X date, and the person will be there. I have to take one. The only question I have that I haven't deep dove into it is how to set up a payment link. So, and I'm pretty sure before you get on a Google Calendar, there is an option if you're a service provider that like it'll hook into your Stripe. So you can't make an appointment without going through, without prepaying for it. Which is something that's hugely important for me. So for your 15-minute appointments, it's absolutely free to see how I can help you. But once we start working together, and you don't sign up for a month-to-month program and you just need ad hoc help, I want to be able to offer that to you with a one-click service. So, and I want to make it easy for me and easy for you. So that's the last thing that I need to really take a look at in there to see if it works. Oh,
did you say it works with Stripe?
I'm not sure yet. I really need to take a look. Take a look at in there. Great. I went to look at comments and so, yep. Yep, using voice AI, incorporating it into your listings, perfect. I know if there's anyone out there that's not happy with their current voice AI, or they're looking for a voice AI, I met someone, and anyone that talks to me knows that I'm not a big voice AI person. It is getting better, but Isaac's tool that he's got is amazing. And yeah, you want to ID those fake buyers and sellers. There's somebody that I finally blocked them from my Facebook. They were trying to sell me Google ads, and they were calling me or sending me messages at weird times of the day. And I just took a picture of their profile, and yeah, it found somebody else on LinkedIn that had a similar name, but it was really obvious that they were not it wasn't a real profile, and it was somebody else using a picture and a general profile just to solicit business. So
that's crazy.
Absolutely. And welcome, Wayne. Thanks for joining us tonight. And Britt, it's always amazing to have you here. Really looking to forward to our meeting on Monday and talking again. Britt and I go way back. She sold my house in Kansas City for me. So that was a heavy, heavy lift because I had already moved out to Hawaii. So she took the ball, ran with it, and got that home sold so I could get my home in Kansas City. So, but, who knows? Maybe I would have gotten that with Reclaim AI. I would have gotten all my stuff organized sooner if I had an AI assistant organizing my life for me. So, can't wait to see some of you again tomorrow. I have another appointment today, so I got to boogie off of here tonight at the half hour. But, I got to see your voice AI, that if it uses your own voice, Britt, that's going to be pretty amazing. So I'll have another tool to
What
recommend.
platform? There's a platform. Can you do that on CapCut, or is I seen it the other day, and you can literally read what you want, and it will then it will just do it. The avatar, it is crazy. I don't know. I don't remember which one it was though. But Stripe Connect is what it said. Stripe Connect. Do you know what that is?
I'm not going to go into that tonight, Colleen.
Okay, I'm just letting you know that's what I looked up. That's what it said. But yes, I think it's CapCut. It was very cool.
Yeah, so CapCut will clone your voice, but the best voice cloner out there is 11 Labs.
Oh yeah.
If you're looking for a voice cloner. So yeah, just thank you for being here tonight, and we'll see you all again tomorrow with the updates with NowSite.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Aloha.
Lights are shining everywhere. Feel the rhythm in the air. Hearts are beating, feel the vibe. Get on up, it's time to jive. I'm so excited.